Centennial Place is the name for the paved lot at the corner of Sequim and Washington. This land was purchased in 2013, the year the city celebrated their centennial, and so it was named Centennial Place.
Right now, Centennial Place is a blank slate.
It's something that will tell a story to both tourists and locals alike.
This project is for the community of Sequim. They're going to be the ones that really get to enjoy it when it's completed. So it's so important that they're included and are a part of the process.
It's really important to get local citizens' feedback on whatever it is we plan here. The city's heads of parks, arts, public works, and its arts commission want to engage the Sequim community in a 2-year creative placemaking process that will redesign and beautify this space so that it can better serve both its existing and its new community programs, desires, and needs.
It's the heart of Sequim and the heart of the activity that takes place in Sequim. So to have it be a creative place, a place where people can come and they can enjoy themselves. It's a place that makes them feel happy, but it's a place where they can do something as well.
The National Endowment for the Arts defines creative placemaking as the use of creative strategies for equitable community planning and development. This city planning method has been successfully employed in many other cities around the country, using creative strategies to engage with local citizens in a new and more comprehensive dialogue about how to design their parks and their public spaces. Creative placemaking doesn't just look at the nouns, such as what objects do you want in this place, but it also looks at the verbs. So it asks, how do you want to feel here? What do you want to do here? Do you want to play, gather, relax? What planners found is that when we think of a place we really love, we recall both the things in the place, but also how the place felt. We judge a place with both our objective left brain as well as our subjective right brain. And creative placemaking provides room for both. What research has found in many, many cities is that when we just talk about, what things you want in a place, say benches or tables, that it doesn't actually satisfy greater needs, demands, and desires. It doesn't actually address how people want to feel in that space and what they'd like to do in that space. And so creative placemaking isn't just bringing in artists, it's bringing in artistic strategies. And when we bring in these strategies, we're able to actually address questions and have a conversation that's more comprehensive. And what has been found in many, many cities, both large and small, is that the planning, the designs are more satisfying for the citizens, the community. And it's a place people actually go to and use, which is what we want. We want to make a place that the community feels that they can use and serves them. Sequim Understory Creative Placemaking Plan for 2021 will be twofold. The first component consists of a 2-year-long survey and voting process with the public to determine the design of Centennial Place. These surveys will ask questions aimed to discover both the nouns, so the objects that you'd like to see, such as a water slide or a fountain or a permanent tree. But the surveys will also ask you about verbs. So what do you desire to do here? How do you want to feel here? And what story do you want this place to tell to both locals and tourists alike about Sequim? The second part involves 2 selected local artists engaging with the community about the story of Sequim. These artists will engage with the public and then reflect their findings back to the community via art. This combined method will allow the citizens and the committee reviewing the community's feedback to create 5 to 10 achievable design options. By the end of 2021, a committee will present design options to council. And in 2022, local citizens will be invited to vote on their top selections for Centennial Place. We often distance ourselves from things that are creative, but every city you go to, the planning, whether it's intentional or not, is telling a story about that place. The colors that they use, the style of their benches, how wide their sidewalks are. You walk in and you immediately start to get a story about the place that you're in. And this is an opportunity for us to think about, well, what's our story as Sequim? How do we want people to feel when they come to our city? And every little thing that we do does matter. And I think we're letting the public realize that as they're planning this with us, that all these little details add up to the story that we tell about our town.